Hi, I'm Terrinique Pennerman, founder of the best-selling naturally curly hair care brand Kurlee Belle and host of the Terrinique Show, a show where we talk about hair, a woman's crowning glory. I'm so happy that you've allowed us to be a part of your hair care journey, and I hope that you enjoy the show. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Terrinique Show. I'm so happy that you guys have decided to join us for yet another episode. On this episode, we're going to talk about the 3 rules of hair masking. We all know that if you want a healthy head of hair, then you're going to have to treat it well. You know, just as you'll do like, a face mask for your skin, you'll exfoliate your skin and you do like a moisturizing mask if you have dry patches, or you'll go and get a facial every month, every other month, or, however often you do that. You have to do the same thing for your skin. So you have to take proper care of your skin and treat it well. Whatever you treat well lasts long or flourishes. So I'm just gonna go over, 3 rules to hair masking, how to do it right to ensure the best results and that you get, moisturized, shiny, manageable, even defined curls when you do a proper hair mask and you do it right. Number 1, you want to do your hair mask every time you shampoo. So especially if you are prone to dry hair or if you have damaged hair or any kind of issues like split ends, or if you want your hair to grow, longer because you feel like you're not retaining length, then this is something that you need to do every single time you shampoo your hair. And you should be shampooing your hair a minimum of once a week or every week and a half. You don't want to go longer than 2 to 3 weeks without washing your hair. So you need to shampoo your hair every week or every week and a half, and every time you do that, do a hair mask. There are 2 main types of hair masks. You can do a protein deep treatment, or you can do like a fatty deep treatment. So you want to do a fatty deep treatment like every time you shampoo. Protein deep treatments, you can use them depending on the damage of your hair. So for example, if you have hair that's been bleached or heat treated, or that's really like chemically treated and it's breaking, then you definitely want to do a protein deep treatment. Because protein deep treatments can be a bit stronger, I recommend using them once a month. So don't do it every time you wash. But the fatty deep treatments, like our banana nut and avocado deep treatment, you can use that every single time you wash your hair. It's gonna nourish your hair, it's gonna make it softer, more manageable, and it's just gonna help the overall health of your hair. So you want to be doing a hair mask every single time you shampoo. I would also recommend that you leave it in for a minimum of 15 minutes because you want it to set in the hair, make the hair softer, get rid of tangles and knots. You don't want to just put it on and then take it off. Leave it in for a minimum of 15 minutes, 20 minutes even if you'd like, or a little bit longer. A lot of people like to sleep in their deep conditioning treatments. I particularly don't recommend that. I do not recommend you going to bed with, wet hair. And I don't recommend you leaving it on so long overnight. I would prefer that you would, rinse it out before bed, or that you not even go to sleep with wet hair at all. I think wet hair is just like a bad situation when it's time to go to sleep, especially if you have air conditioning on. That if people who have problems with allergies, if you have sinus issues, it's a terrible idea to go to sleep with wet hair because you're only gonna cause your allergies to flare up, and just cause all kinds of problems with your eyes getting itchy or red. So don't go to bed with wet hair. So you want to leave the deep treatment on for about 15 to 20 minutes and then rinse it off with cool water. So Rinsing off with cool water, what this does is it allows the cuticles to lay down flat and the moisture to be sealed in. So you have freshly shampooed your hair and then you apply the deep conditioning treatment to the hair. It's important to apply the deep conditioning treatment to clean hair because you've already removed all that product, buildup, dirt, debris, excess oils, so that the treatment or the hair mask can get in there and do what it's supposed to do. So always put on your deep treatment after you shampoo. Number 2, apply your hair mask evenly to the hair. So you want to apply it evenly. I like to section the hair in 4 sections. So, part your hair down the middle, do a section across, and then you apply the hair mask to each section evenly from root to tip. This ensures that every strand is coated with the mask. If you have really curly hair, say type 4 hair, it's kind of hard if you put the mask on one section that it reaches the entire section. So what you want to do is use a detangling brush to evenly distribute, and you want to hold your hair and then you want to move from the end upward. So you evenly distribute and detangle the hair just to ensure that all of the strands are coated and all of your hair gets the nutrients that it deserves. You'll find that with, tighter texture hair that you can have your hair mask on and then you open up a section and you realize that there's no hair mask on that section. So when doing a hair mask, it really defeats the purpose if you're not evenly distributing the mask all over a section or all over your head, because the goal is to get every strand coated so that we can strengthen and nourish, moisturize, and soften each strand. And number 3, you want to rinse well after conditioning, not to clog your pores and to get rid of any type of product buildup. Remember, hair masks or deep treatments are made to nourish the hair. So they're usually rich in butter. So they have a lot of heavy butters and oils in them. For example, our banana nut and avocado deep treatment is made from banana, avocado, coconut, honey. These things you want to be rinsing off of the hair after you put them on, for 15 to 20 minutes. You don't want to leave them on the hair because that's not how it was designed for a hair mask to be used. They're very concentrated, they're very thick. And what this will do if you leave it on the hair, when you go to style your hair with, say, a gel, the hair mask buildup will not interact well with the gel, and that's where you'll see like flaking, and the curls won't clump as well as they should. So you want to make sure that you are rinsing well the hair mask off of your hair and out of your pores, because a clogged scalp is like the breathing ground for bacteria, for irritation, inflammation. So we just want to ensure that, the scalp and hair is free of the hair mask after you've used it. It's already done its job. You don't need to leave a little bit in there. I know some people say, oh, I just leave a little bit of my mask in my hair after I have done my deep treatment. There's no need to do that, especially because if you have curly hair, you're supposed to be using a leave-in conditioner. So the leave-in conditioner will hydrate the hair, moisturize, and allow you to detangle the hair even further. And leave-in conditioners, they are lighter, so they will interact better with a curl defining cream, a foam, or a gel, or any styling agent that you're using. Hair masks, they just do not work well with styling agents. So you wanna ensure that all of the product is out of the hair. So again, the 3 rules for hair masking. Number 1, you want to use a hair mask every time you shampoo, and you're gonna be shampooing your hair first, and then you're gonna put the hair mask on. You don't wanna put the hair mask on dirty hair because you need to remove dandruff, product buildup, debris off of the hair first so that the hair mask can penetrate the strands and do what it's supposed to. So number 1, shampoo and then use your hair mask every time you shampoo. It's a rule of thumb. Number 2, you want to apply your hair mask evenly throughout your hair, and you want every coat of hair to be, just every every strand of hair to be saturated or coated with the deep conditioning treatment. If you're putting on a hair mask and it's not getting like the middle section of your hair, it's not really doing its job. So I recommend parting the hair down the middle and across and having 4 sections and putting the hair mask on, and then using the tangling brush and starting from the end, moving upward to make sure all of that section is coated in the hair mask, and then moving on to the next section. You want to leave this on for about 15 to 20 minutes. You don't need to leave it on for any longer than that, but if you'd like, you can. But 15 to 20 minutes is sufficient. And number 3, you want to rinse well your hair mask. You want to rinse with cool water because this will seal the cuticles and it will allow the nutrients and the moisture from the hair mask to stay into the hair and do what it is intended to do. Also, rinse it out well because you don't want to be clogging your pores on your scalp, and you don't want to have product buildup left on your strands. Hair masks are designed to be rinsed out, so they will not work well if you leave some in with your stylers, like your gels, foams, or creams. They will clump, leave white flakes and residue. So don't leave your hair mask in, rinse it out thoroughly. Get all that stuff out because your scalp needs to be clean. A clean scalp is a healthy scalp. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give us a thumbs up or leave a comment. I hope you have a great day.